Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Gio may need to pick sides. Gio showed his angry face on General Hospital. Where will he land in a war between Tracy and Sunny? Laura, Jenny Francis, told Tracy, Jane Elliott, that she stands by Sunny, Maurice Benard, because he is the devil they know, but Tracy disagrees. She is out to get the mob boss because of his crimes against her family, and she is ready to team up with anyone who will help her, even Drew, Cameron Matheson. Gio, Giovanni Mazza, adores his uncle Sunny, but he questioned Jason, Steve Burton, about his brother's murder. After Jason explained both sides of the story and why he aligned with Sunny, Gio may do the same. Sunny has been there for him throughout his life, and Gio won't abandon him that easily. Gio also has a strong bond with Tracy, but her vendetta will turn him off to her and the family, especially if she succeeds in taking Sunny down. Right now, he loves being part of the Key family, but he could easily join ranks with Sunny and Jason, and even leave the estate to live elsewhere. When Gio finally finds out that his bio parents are Brooke Lynn, Amanda Seton, and Dante, Dominic Zamprogna, he will understandably be upset because he has been lied to all his life. He will soon know that he is both Quatermain and a Corinthos. Uncle Sunny will become Grandpa Sunny. His grandma, Tracy, will be declaring war on his grandfather. Gio is likely to align with the man who was always there for him. Tracy's anger could cost her the grandson she never knew she had, and it could even threaten Brooke Lynn's relationship with her son. How far will Gio's anger take him? Will he take a page out of Jason's book and denounce the Qs? Let us know what you think will happen when everything is revealed in the comments section. In a town full of secrets, betrayals, mistaken identities, and long-lost family bombshells, Port Charles may be bracing for one of the most shocking revelations in recent memory, and it centers around a rising fan-favorite newcomer, Gio Palmieri, the young man who swept into town with his charm, his loyalty to Brooke Lynn, and his musical talent might not be who he thinks he is, and the clue to his real identity lies in the most powerful family in town, the Quatermains. What if the kid with the big heart and mysterious past is actually blood-related to Edward and Leela Quatermain? And even worse, what if he turns on them before finding out the truth? Insiders say the groundwork is being laid for a jaw-dropping identity twist that will change everything for Gio, the Quatermains, and the very fabric of legacy at the heart of General Hospital. Sources behind the scenes tease that Gio's backstory, which has been purposefully left vague, may soon take center stage, and when it does, viewers should brace for chaos before connection. Brooke Lynn has always spoken of Gio as a cousin of Palmieri with a distant link to her musical lineage, but longtime fans know that soap logic rarely allows for anything so simple. What if Gio isn't a cousin at all, but rather the secret son of a Quatermain, one who never knew he was stolen, given up, or perhaps hidden for his own protection? Imagine the heartbreak when the truth comes out, and he realizes the very people he's beginning to resent or even sabotage are his own flesh and blood. Recent scenes have shown Gio struggling to find his footing in Port Charles. Despite his good nature, he feels like an outsider, especially when it comes to the boardroom politics, drama, and dysfunction that surround the ELQ dynasty. He's watched Ned, Tracy, and even Michael navigate the twisted world of power plays and greed, and the more he sees, the less he likes. There's a growing resentment building in him, and the writers are letting it simmer just enough to make us worry. Will he befriend the wrong person? Will he confide in someone dangerous and unknowingly help destroy the very family he belongs to? Because right now, there are whisperings that Valentine Casadine, or even Martin Gray, could see value in turning Gio against the Quatermains, feeding him half-truths about how they operate, and using his emotional vulnerability to their advantage. What better revenge than weaponizing the one person who has their name running through his veins, without even knowing it? The tragedy here is that Gio isn't malicious. He's lost searching for purpose, meaning, family, and a place to belong. Brooke Lynn has tried to anchor him, But her own focus is split between chase her music career and the chaos of her parents' lives. It wouldn't take much for someone cunning to swoop in. Nothing more than a pawn in someone else's game. Fans are already speculating about who Jio's parents could be, with names like Jimmy Yi Holt or even a never-before-mentioned illegitimate Quatermain heir being floated around. And if the writers really want to up the drama, they could make Jio the son of a character like AJ Quatermain, long believed to be gone, but always central to the family's fractured core. Imagine Monica's face if she discovers her grandson has been living under her roof, and no one knew, or worse, that he's planning to take down ELQ because of a lie someone told him. The emotional fallout would be massive, and the redemption arc would be just as powerful. Jio would be forced to confront everything he thought he knew about himself. He'd have to reconcile his feelings about betrayal with the idea that he's always belonged in the very place he now feels most rejected. Spoilers also hint that Brooke Lynn will uncover something about Jio's past in the coming weeks, perhaps an old letter, photograph, or musical artifact that doesn't quite line up with the Palmieri family tree she's trusted blindly up until now, and the discovery could send her down a rabbit hole of suspicion. Once the seed is planted, it won't take long for Tracy to get wind of it, and you can bet she'll want answers. Tracy may be ruthless, but she protects her own, and if she senses that a real Quatermain is about to be turned into an enemy, she'll stop at nothing to bring the truth to light, even if it means confessing family sins that have long been buried. Fans should keep an eye on Gregory Chase's journalistic instincts as well. If he catches wind of Jio's story, there's a chance he'll follow it straight into a family scandal that could blow the ELQ boardroom to pieces. The real drama, though, lies in Jio himself, as the pieces start to click into place, and he begins to see that he was manipulated by outsiders, lied to about who the Quatermains really are, and made into a weapon against his own people. The guilt will be suffocating, and the redemption arc could be one of the most moving in recent GH history. Picture the moment Jio stands in the Quatermain living room, surrounded by those who doubted him, those who distrusted him, those who almost kicked him out of the house, and says, "I didn't know, but I'm here now, and I'm not going anywhere." That kind of emotional resonance is what keeps viewers coming back, and if done right, Jio's journey from outsider to legacy could rival even Jason Morgan's transformation decades ago. There's also the potential for Jio's story to cross into other families, especially the Casadines and the Ashfords, depending on who his real mother is. That could bring even more surprise alliances to the surface, and you can be sure that someone like Ava Jerome would sniff out a secret like this and use it to her advantage. If she sees power slipping through ELQ's fingers, she'll be the first to leverage the intel. Fans who remember how Dylan Quatermain struggled with his place in the family, or how Sky Chandler fought for acceptance, will find familiar echoes in Jio's storyline. But this one has even more weight, because he's not just another outsider with a name. He's someone who could bring the entire house down before realizing he's the one who might be able to save it. As Brooke Lynn uncovers more, and Jio starts to ask questions, a DNA test could be the smoking gun, and when the results come in, there won't be any more denying who he is. Spoilers hint that the moment he finds out could be tied to a major family crisis, perhaps the sudden death of a Quatermain, or a hospital emergency that forces everyone to reevaluate their relationships. If the writers really want to turn the knife, they'll let Jio deliver the devastating blow at a board meeting, sabotage a business deal, or betray Ned just before he finds out the truth, making his regret that much heavier to bear. But knowing the Quatermain's redemption is always on the table, and if Jio owns his mistakes and fights for the family he almost destroyed, there's a chance he'll be welcomed home for real, but not before a long hard road of apologies, reckonings, and personal growth plays out over weeks if not months. This is the kind of legacy story that GH thrives on, and Jio's role in it is just beginning. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.